Cabin Fever. It's one of those movies that uses the excuse of trying to be like an older horror movie so it can just give you crappy characters. And where you think the bare essence of a plot should be, there's a bunch of blood and gore. In fact, that's pretty much this whole movie. I've pretty much summed it up right there. I could probably end this right now, but where's the torture in that? And just so we know who to blame for this, his name is quite prominent before the title screen.
Hey, don't do it! Don't go to college! It's a fucking scam! It fucking sucks!
Oh, please let this be our introduction to the main characters. So we have a bunch of young people on their way to a cabin to, guess what? Party! Isn't that a mind-blowingly original concept? And we've got the friend from Boy Meets World as one of the main characters. So what kind of hilarious antics is he gonna get into this time?
Put her there, sport. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, getting bit. It's kind of funny.
Everybody knows not to sit next to Dennis.
I don't know if that was supposed to be funny or showing the stupidity of that character. Either way, it was totally unnecessary.
So, what's the fox urine for?
Oh, that's for foxes.
Well, at least the Santa Claus character seems kind of funny.
What's the rifle for?
Oh, that's been.
Okay, so much for that.
Gonna go shoot some squirrels.
Why would you want to kill squirrels?
Because they're gay?
Alright, another character I don't give a crap about. I think I'll keep them all on a no-name basis.
I don't care if they're gay or straight, I'll kill them either way.
And while we're on it, setting up a character in the main group as a jackass character is always a bad idea because it puts the audience on the wrong side and they're just sitting there waiting for that character to die, which destroys any tension in it. And specifically, I mean a character whose whole point in the movie is just to be a jackass.
Sorry.
And Friend Meets World has apparently liked Blondie here since 7th grade and is just now getting to putting the moves on her.
Is this like a date?
Don't be gay.
Who the hell are we supposed to care about in this movie? I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. The flames went higher.
Oh, shit.
What? Shoot me!
I thought you were something else.
Random guy asks for help and Jackass says,
Don't make me fucking shoot you, man!
So he just leaves him out there to die and doesn't even think it's worth mentioning. Friend Meets World then tells a long story about some people getting murdered at a bowling alley. It has nothing to do with anything, though. Yeah, so thanks for the waste of time. Inside the larger waste of time. But another random guy shows up with a dog named...
Dr. Mamba.
Is a doctor like a physician or a professor?
Yeah, he's a professor. Of being a dog? Ooh, faced!
And behold, everyone, it's the director, writer, and producer of Cabin Fever.
Scratch Mo did.
Anyways, they tell him he can't join the bonfire.
I guess I'll go smoke all this weed by myself then.
No, man. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, they're awesome people. I was so wrong. Oh yeah, that guy. I thought he'd just disappear.
I need a doctor.
He's infected with something, but the movie never explains what it is, so let's just say...
He's infected with the T-virus!
But he recognizes Jackass, who shuts the door on him, so he goes in their truck and is able to start it.
Why is this guy fucking with us?
Yeah, he's just fucking with you, trying to get help for laughs. But you know, if you want to make it a little harder for people to steal your vehicles, maybe don't leave the keys in it next time. He spits blood all over the truck, and they give him a helpful beating and set him on fire.
What else were we gonna do?
Yep, that pretty much was the only option.
The car's fucked.
How? Oh wait, plot convenience, right. So they decide they'll worry about that later. No biggie. But apparently he made it to the water to die. So anyway, Jackass 1 and 2 go find a lady beating up a dead pig. She agrees to help them, and for no reason, they start telling her about beating up the guy last night.
It wasn't Henry, was it?
Oh, and guess what? That was her cousin. But they say it wasn't him they beat up, and she believes them, so they run away, because getting help now would be a plot inconvenience. Meanwhile, Moron Girl found a canoe somewhere. Nice random find. Ooh, ass-moded. She meets up with the jackasses, also breaking into this house. And because they're so awesome, they start eating these people's food.
I heard there was a lot of commotion here last night.
I don't mean to bring too much logic into this, but I really wonder who reported them when they can't find any help nearby.
Looks like you guys were doing some pretty good partying, huh, man?
Friend Meets World tries to explain to the cop what happened with the guy last night, but he seems to have something else on his mind.
I bet you like to party. Have yourself a big 40. Just party. You gotta stay and party. I'm telling you, man, this is a major party town. So I know they're gonna party hard with me. Their top priority. They're the party man. Do you realize how many great parties we're gonna have? Parties.
Did you guys get that joke yet? He's a cop, but he really loves partying. I can show you some clips of him saying party that I didn't include there. Do you need me to? No, you got just from that? All right.
I don't know what's up with her. She wants to get out of here as soon as she can.
Yeah, weird. A doctor finally shows up, albeit in slow motion, but they scare him away without even so much as a checkup. So, Friend Meets World starts fingering Blondie till he finds out she's on her period. Actually, she's infected with the T-virus! So Jackass 1 starts freaking out again, but Friend Meets World's able to calm him down by putting his hand on his shoulder, the one that had all the blood all over it. They tell her not to worry, they're just locking her up in the shed.
I want to go home.
Well, time to try and find help again. Or just stare in a window at a naked woman.
What are you doing?
Wow, that was a useless scene.
What's your fucking problem? You're gonna burn down this whole fucking place.
What?
An asshole. Fucking prick.
Ow. What, bitch?
Stop it! Jack!
Motherfucker! Get the fuck off! You are all weirdos. Ugh.
Again, we see the doctor tries to make a house call, but they still won't let him. Those silly, silly people. Jackass 1 finds out he's infected now, and amazingly enough, that makes him less of a jerk.
Put her in the back, okay?
I don't think we should sit next to her.
Fuck off, man. Put her in the front then.
But for plot convenience, they all just stand around till he freaks out and drives away on them. And Jackass 2, scared of being infected, takes all the alcohol and runs out to the woods with it. 'Cause, dehydrating himself will help a lot. Oh, and just in case you weren't convinced yet that this was a crappy enough character.
But you two fucking fuckers insist on touching her. Now she's bleeding all over both you guys. So you two can fucking rot. But not me. No fucking way, not me.
It's like being on a plane when you know it's gonna crash.
She knows from all the plane crashes she's been in, I guess.
All you really want to do is grab the person next to you and fuck the shit out of them.
So the two of them do it because if one of them's infected, this might be a great way to spread it. But don't worry, Friend Meets World pours Listerine on his dick after.
There's this disease. I think all my friends are getting it. And
I'll get a doctor.
So it looks like Jackass 1 might have saved the day.
Pancakes! Pancakes!
no pancakes.
Pancakes!
No pancakes!
What you done to this poor boy? What's he done to you?
Well, he just caused us all a really serious sanity loss. If you were somehow still into this movie at that point, the sheer overwhelming stupidity of that would have ripped you right out of it. Here's my attempt to replicate that in a review. I'm reviewing Cabin Fever.
sure of it.
He won't come.
Don't you think?
Popcorn.
Must be on drugs. They sell them to the tourists.
What if the doctors can't fix my boy? You get my boy sick, it's the same as killing him.
Must be on drugs.
Yes, of course, this means war, so the storekeeper forms a posse to kill the cabin partiers. Really quickly, too. Friend Meets World goes off to try and get help again, and what's-her-name decides it's a great time to shave her legs. Wait for it. Oh, what a surprise. And he finds a body in the river that he decides he must poke with a stick, because finding out if that's the guy they killed means a lot right now, but oh no! Who cares if he fell in the water? We've seen him drinking the infected water, getting infected blood all over him, and having sex with an infected girl. I think he's infected already. The doctor shows up again, and Moron Girl runs to the shed, and for whatever reason, we see Dr. Mambo has red vision, but he finally gets his first patient. Now seriously here, I've no sweet clue why the dog is killing people. You'd think maybe that's because it's infected or something, but we haven't seen anyone else get affected like this from the infection. Maybe it works differently on dogs? Well, no, because we've actually seen at the start of this movie that it affected the mysterious woodsman's dog the exact same way it affected everyone else, so... absolutely no reason! Yay! Jackass 1 makes it back to the cabin, but his death was the perfect distraction for Friend Meets World to dispose of the rest of them. At least Eli Roth gave us the pleasure of seeing him dead in this miserable movie. He then finds Party Cop. Partying! Wow! Funny and surprising. Apparently he forgot about them because he had to party.
The fucking party, man.
He got some kind of a skin virus that'll eat you alive, so if you do see him, do not hesitate to shoot him on sight.
Party.
So he runs around trying to infect everyone?
Fucking idiot. You just fucked up the whole party, you fucking idiot!
And don't you dare say I'm a one-note character. I can be angry about parties too.
Party's over, Winston.
So they bring him into the hospital and he sees a rabbit performing surgery? Oh, I think I know what this is. It's one of those big crocodile scene happenings. Big crocodile scene happening!
Everybody's dead.
Well, if you guys hadn't been such stupid characters, maybe we'd care.
We're not equipped to handle a situation like this.
So guess who takes him?
Hey, look who's waking up. It's a fucking party, man. Guess the party ain't over, huh? We're gonna have a long night of partying, man.
Oh, and hooray! Jackass 2 is still alive, and for some reason he hasn't tried to get into town, but instead he now walks back to the cabin, just to say...
I knew it! I fucking made it! I fucking made it!
And this was probably the best moment of the movie, but I liked it more in Night of the Living Dead.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Toasted!
And then we get a shocking reveal that Jackass 1 is contaminating the water! Wait a second, it's been a quite prominent plot point that the other guy's been in the water infecting it. Why should we care about this? Oh no, he's double infecting it?
Whoa, now that is mighty fine.
And then we get the much-awaited conclusion for racist Santa Claus and, oh, it's okay because he's friends with them and... Wait, when does that make it alright? Then if that wasn't enough for you, we get to see a truck pulling out, having apparently just filled up with the local water. If this movie had any sense, you think they might have played on the actual meaning of the word cabin fever, not just kids go to a cabin and get random kill-you disease. And you'd think maybe the movie would try to give a reason for this disease. I guess they couldn't fit it in with all the other important things they had to show.
Word.
I'll give the movie credit for not holding back on its gore, but sometimes less is more. And less with this movie would have been fantastic. And we all know Eli Roth learned nothing from this movie. Oh, am I ever getting sick of this?
We hope you like the show, it's the best that we could do. Summarize, it's a guess. If you could do better, then we'd leave it up to you. Just a reminder, you might like to know, the cats will be back for another big show. Oh gosh. Summarize, it's a guess. Read all the credits so you'll know who did the work. Summarize, it's a guess.
Ooh, ass.